Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amanda Aprillia Putri from Secretariat Department. I want to answer the final exam video. Number 1, Situation 2. Welcome and thanks I say to Attorney for Launderness, Purtos, Kalo SA, Port Authority in the City of Lima. In this meeting, I hope that we can establish a better relationship in the future. Let me break down some of the basic talks and points in this meeting. First, the initial negotiation. I plan to buy land on the outskirts of Peru to build a distribution warehouse that is useful to serve a need in the South America regions. There are three aspects that we need. The first is the location of the location adjacent to the port, airport, and city center. The second is the relatively cheap price of land, and the third is the condition of the existing land and buildings. The goal is to secure land on the lowest possible terms for the long term with relatively low interest. Number 2. So let me conclude and summarize the result of our negotiation at this meeting. I will begin by outlining 2 points. First, about the renovation and use of the station. The two sides have agreed on plan to renovate the station as a link between the museum and the local city museum. The museum can be government operated or year-round. Renovate the gift shop and also renovate the study center supported by the university and city libraries. The second remaining land will be development by Gibson Trust or commercial in 50% agreement and 50% residential, which will be specified in the contract. The next step is to finalize the contract, which will be discussed at the next meeting on June 25. Number 3. Situation 2. First of all, let me explain the purpose of this negotiation. Without a clear goal, we cannot understand the purpose of this negotiation. So, the goals is very important. My goals is to promote ads as I'm a sales representative for free series consulting. I was given the responsibility to sell perimeter advertisement for a sport area in Italy. I'm selling a 25-meter electronic advertisement at an Italia Serie A First Division football match. The price I offer on live broadcasts depends on the location. The first location is a corner position at a price of $120 per line minutes, and the second is in the middle or behind the goal at a price of $240 per minute. And also I offer discount of up to 20%, but only for deals of 3 games or more. Not only that, we also offer 2 free plays on non-television games for a discount instead. There are things to note. One, on non-January and February, there is no housewide space and the agreement must be at less than a head per games. Number 4. Situation 1. I would like to start with a few words about our main goals today. Purpose is needed if we are in a meeting. The general purpose of this meeting is that I'm from the international property company want to sell luxury apartment in Tokyo. The target of this sale includes purpose who are in Japan with an interest in work, official duties, and vocation. There are four apartments. The four apartments have different type. The first Shinjuku district at a price of 100 to 200 billion. The second at a cost of 20 to 80 billion. The third is Hachio at a price of 60 billion, and the fourth in Kofu at the cost of 120 billion. There are things you need to pay attention if you want to buy our apartment, including apartment in Tokyo, are small because land prices are very expensive. The new standard of apartment size according to Tokyo is 70 to 100 square meter. Therefore, almost all apartments do, do not do not provide provide swimming pool and tennis courts because of the small size of the land which is only used for buildings and also the very expensive land price. I have two new apartments in Shinjuku of 100 SKM and 120 SKM respectively located near Shinjuku Ocean Park. Shinjuku is the most famous and prestigious district in the center of Tokyo. This is what makes it expensive. Price can be negotiated, but less than 20%. Next, there is Hachioji, is a very good apartment in Kofu or near the center for sale at a price of 120 billion. This apartment can be ready in 5 to 6 weeks. After the apartment is ready, you can buy it immediately. And also a special interior design can be arranged according to your wishes. This special interior was added at a cost of around 20 billion. I hope the explanation of this apartment can be your understand. Um, Thank you. Okay, that result of the final exam video for my English conversation. Sorry if there are word mistakes. I end with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.